Hey everybody, my name is Robert Adams. I'm a doctor of physical therapy and I also teach hand balancing. Today I want to share some of my favorite shoulder exercises that I use with beginners if they're building strength before they actually begin to train handstands. And then these are also really good for people who are training handstands as ways to give your wrists a break but still build shoulder and scapular strength. Let me know what you think. Okay, so the first exercise is called a prone 90-90. This exercise is working your shoulder external rotation strength. So one of the best ways we can do this is actually positioning our body so that gravity is resisting the motion at the end of the range. So what I like to do is take a box or a bench. I would start with a light weight. This is about 2 pounds. And I'm going to position myself so my torso is facing the ground. From here, I'm going to bring my elbow out to the side. Elbow and shoulder are at 90 degrees, hence the name. And I'm going to rotate my arm so that the forearm becomes parallel to the ground. I'm going to repeat this probably 8 to 10 times, and if you can do a lot more than that, I would recommend grabbing a heavier weight. You should feel the work in the back of your shoulder. Common mistakes here are to move the elbow around a lot, so I always like to cue that if I had a pen, like a marker at the tip of my elbow, I should just draw a dot as I'm doing the motion instead of an arc or a circle or any other shapes. The second exercise is a Y. This will help with the overhead motion, specifically from your shoulder blade. So for this exercise, again, I would start with a light weight. I have about 2 pounds here. Just like the prone 90-90, you're gonna position yourself facing the ground. From here, you're going to depress your scapula, so pulling your shoulder blade down towards your hips. And from there, you're going to reach the arm overhead into that handstand position. As you reach your arm up, notice if the ribs want to come out, and if you are able to, you're going to keep them in. You should feel the work kind of at the base of your scapula. If you're familiar with the muscle lower trap, this should be working here. Also notice if your elbow is bending. If that's the case, try to straighten it out, or you might need to reduce the weight. And just like your 90-90, I would recommend picking a weight that allows you to do 8 to 10 reps with good form. If you're able to do a lot more reps, again, I would go a little bit heavier to focus on building strength for that motion. Okay, and the final exercise is a dumbbell overhead press. I prefer using the dumbbell to add some more stability training so that each arm has to stabilize as you press the weight overhead. So to begin, you're gonna bring the weight to your shoulder and press your arms straight up, straightening the elbow as you do so. Think about drawing your ribs in as you do the movement. This will work the front of your shoulder. And again, similar to the other exercises, I would pick a weight that you can do about 8 to 10 reps with. If you can do a lot more reps than that, I would recommend adding more weight to build strength. And this is a really good exercise, again, for building overall arm and shoulder strength to supplement your handstand training. Okay, so that covers 3 of my favorite accessory exercises to supplement your handstand training. To review, we covered the prone 90-90, which is going to work on your external rotation strength at the shoulder. We also covered the Y, which is going to work on upward rotation of the shoulder blade and flexion of the shoulder. And lastly, putting kind of everything together, we covered the overhead press. Again, these three are nice to make sure you have a good foundation to be able to begin handstanding or work on some of the deficits that may already exist in your handstand practice. Let me know what you think.